Dear friends, welcome. If you are preparing for any competitive exam that involves botany or any of the subfields of botany as one of the subjects, please subscribe this channel. On this channel, we upload videos by keeping in consideration these competitive exams. The content of the videos, the topics chosen are in consideration with these competitive exams. Today, our topic is difference between carpel and pistil. Are they same? Are there any cases where carpel and pistil cannot be used interchangeably? And what are those cases? As you know that calyx, the outermost whorl, comprises of sepals, so we can say sepal is a unit flower part in calyx. Similarly, petals together are called corolla. That means petal is a unit flower part in corolla. And stamens together are called androecium. Androecium is the male portion of a flower. So we can say the unit male flower part is stamen. And the stamens together, these male flower part units together, these stamens together are called androecium. But what about gynoecium? What is the female flower part unit? Is it pistil or carpel? Or are they same? Can we say that gynoecium comprises of pistils or carpels? In fact, that is what we most of times use. Whenever we are studying a flower, we say that gynoecium comprises of carpels or pistils. That means carpel and pistil are synonyms. They can be used interchangeably. That is what this statement says. But there are cases where you cannot use pistil and carpel truly as synonyms. And what are these cases? These are when the female flower parts are fused. Let us use the term female flower parts. For the time being, we will not use pistil and carpel. We will simply use female flower parts. So if there are 5 female flower parts, we will say gynoecium comprises of 5. And if these 5 female flower parts, we are not saying carpel or pistil, we are simply saying female flower parts. And if these 5 female flower parts are fused, we will say gynoecium comprises of 5 fused female flower parts. This is how we write it. So let us take a flower in which the gynoecium comprises of 1 female flower part. In this case, you will say it comprises of 1 pistil or 1 carpel. There's second flower that comprises of 3 female flower parts. That means the gynoecium comprises 3 female flower parts. Here we can say the flower comprises of 3 carpels or 3 pistils. This is what we use most of the terms, and in both these cases this is correct. We can simply use 3 carpels or 3 pistils, 1 carpel or 1 pistil. These are the cases when carpels are free. In this case there is only 1 pistil, so there is no question of free or fused. In this case there are 3 carpels but they are free, and so you can use the term 3 carpels or 3 pistils. But here is the third case, the tricky one. There are 3 carpels in the gynoecium. The gynoecium comprises of 3 parts, but those 3 female parts are fused. Those 3 carpels are fused. I'm using the term carpels. Those 3 carpels are fused, and you have to say the flower comprises of 3 fused carpels or 1 compound pistil. There are 3 carpels. The stigma of these carpels are not fused. So here you can see that there are 3 carpels actually, but their style and especially the ovary is fused. So here you have to use the gynoecium comprises of 3 fused carpels or 1 compound pistil, and that 1 compound pistil is in turn comprising of 3 carpels. So this is the case where we cannot use pistil and carpel as truly synonym. We can't say that this flower comprises of 3 carpels or 3 pistils. No, this is incorrect. The 3 fused carpels will make only 1 pistil, that will be a compound pistil. Had there been 3 free carpels, this was the case. If there were 3 free carpels, we would have simply used the term the gynoecium comprises of 3 free carpels or 3 pistils. That is the 3 simple pistils. So in cases where the carpels are free, you can use term carpel and pistil interchangeably. This also shows us, and in case of fused, the fused carpels together will make only 1 pistil. For example, there are 9 carpels. There are 9 carpels, but they are fused in 3 sets, each set comprising of 3. So you will say this flower comprises of 9 carpels fused in 3 sets of 3 each, Or in other words, this is important now, or in other words, this very flower comprises of 3 compound pistils. So this is one compound pistil. This is one compound pistil comprising of 3 carpels. This is another compound pistil of 3 carpels. This is another compound pistil of 3 carpels. And this all together makes the gynoecium. So you can use gynoecium comprises of 9 carpels. You can use gynoecium comprises of 9 carpels fused in 3 sets, each set comprising of 3 carpels, or you can say gynoecium comprises of 3 compound pistil where each pistil is made of 3 fused carpels. So whether or not pistil and carpel can be used interchangeably depends on whether carpel are free or fused. This also shows us that carpel is actually the unit. Sepal for calyx, petal for corolla, stamen for androecium, carpel for gynoecium. Because carpels together will make pistils. Or in other words, if the carpels are fused, that means we can break pistils into carpels. So carpel is actually the unit. It is these carpels which fuse together to make pistils, and pistils are then together called as gynoecium. Although in cases where the carpels are free, where the female flower parts are free, their carpel and pistil is same, and in those cases you can use carpel or pistil is the unit. But in cases where they are fused, it is carpel which is the unit. These carpels make pistils and pistils make gynoecium. So if a question is like this where you have to decide between the two, that which is actually the unit, it has to be the carpel. So I will repeat again, only in those cases where carpels are fused, in those cases pistil and carpel is not same. For example, this, there is gynoecium, and the gynoecium here is comprising of one compound pistil which in turn comprises of 3 fused carpels. So this is how you write as G3. You can't read it as the flower comprises of gynoecium. In this flower the gynoecium comprises of 3 pistils. No, that is wrong. The flower comprises of 3 fused carpels. The flower comprises of 3 fused carpels. So don't use the term pistil here. In fact, these 3 fused carpels are making only one pistil. So it seems like if pistil is here, in this case, it seems like pistil is synonym for gynoecium. So this is the case where pistil and carpel cannot be used interchangeably. And in other cases where there is only one carpel, or if the carpels are free like this, the gynoecium comprises of 3 carpels or 3 pistils. In these cases where the carpels are free, or the gynoecium comprises of only one female flower part, you can use carpel and pistil interchangeably. I hope you have got clear with these terms, carpel and pistil. If you like the video, please share it, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.